And we are live, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. Welcome to episode 60 of The Sound. I am Kevin Harris.
I'm Jared Seymour.
And the fine young gentleman that you see on the screen is the is it the Rushmore Podcast or is it just Rushmore Podcast?
Just Rushmore Podcast.
Thanks for watching, Kevin. So
But I mean, in a sentence though, that's the question, is like, how is it the gentleman from Rushmore Podcast or is it the gentleman from the Rushmore Podcast? I don't know how to do
I would say just Rushmore Podcast.
Even if we were like anal about that, if you fuck it up, I mean, who cares?
Yeah, I don't really give a shit. I would say that the only reason it would matter is that, like, if you look it up, there's no "the" in front of it, like on the RSS feed or whatever. So if you look it up, it's just Rushmore.
And also, we said gentleman, and that was wrong too. So
yes, we're dangerous, man.
But hey, we are definitely not Mount Rushmore Podcast.
Oh, that podcast is awful.
Is that a real podcast?
Is that a thing?
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, so imagine, you know those guys that are like super like have really hard opinions on like the Marvel universe and like popular shows on TV.
It's very specific.
Imagine like four of those guys
that are not AP. We like AP.
Yeah. But like ponytail, neckbeard guys, like 200 pounds overweight, wear like cool, like
starting to get offended here.
Yeah, like cool, like a Supernatural T-shirt and stuff like that. Yeah. So imagine four of those guys talking about nothing for an hour, and that's what the Mount Rushmore Podcast is.
Oh yeah, like that.
So
shit.
Before we go any further, let's officially start this the correct way. So hold on, guys. All right, back in.
I would have definitely forgot that, man. The comments are already coming in. Matt, dude, what's up? Abe, man, thank y'all so much for always being down there, blowing it up. Little Demo's in the comment section, throwing the metal horns. Heard a rumor that you might be starting a band, sir. Pretty pumped about that. In addition to the FFG that he is a part of, I heard some chatter. I don't know if it's true. I have to investigate. But anyway, Abe, we said
calls it Rises from Grace. Rises from grace. Rises from grace.
Nah, better than grace. I don't know. Whatever he wants to call it. It doesn't matter. So we have a great show tonight. We have Rushmore Podcast on here tonight to talk about some cool shit that they got going on. As always, Kevin and I are going to be doing the grudge match, bringing it to you with some killer bands tonight. Kevin, correct me if I'm wrong, but I do believe both of these bands are a challenger because we retired Any Given Sin on the last episode whenever our comment section was absolutely inundated with fanfare from
you are absolutely correct. So Any Given Sin rolls on into the Grudge Match Hall of Fame, and if you don't know the Grudge Match Hall of Fame, it is a playlist on our YouTube, and you can go look at all of the bands that have made it to the Hall of Fame. I think there's like 9 now total.
Yeah, that's if they win 3 weeks in a row, boom, they get kicked over into the Hall of Fame. So Rushmore guys, what are we going to be talking about tonight with you guys? Let's give the people a teaser of what y'all got going on here.
Well, the main thing is May. What is this? This is May, right?
Yeah.
The 22nd of this month. What's going on, Pepper?
May 22nd, we're playing a show with Raelyn Nelson. That's Willie Nelson's granddaughter. Friend of comedy podcast. She has her own comedy podcast. Music is Funny. It's the shit. She came on our show a couple weeks ago. She's going to come to the Celtic in Pascagoula.
The world famous Celtic Irish pub.
I apologize. Sorry, Ryan.
Yeah.
The world famous Celtic Irish pub in Pascagoula, Mississippi. It's going to start at 8:00 Saturday, May 22nd. Pepper's going to go up there, sing some songs about horses for 30 minutes. I'm going to go up there. Sing some Rob Thomas songs for 45 minutes. And then we're going to have Raelyn all night.
And if you've never heard Raelyn Nelson, it's a really cool cross between like punk rock and country.
Yes,
like it's very unique.
Very good.
Hell yeah. Yeah, that sounds like a damn win right there, man, for sure. Glad to see that you guys are putting on some shows too, man. You know, Kevin and I are always trying to stoke the flame for local music. We do as best as we can, and we're trying to bring the thunder. But there's always room for more, is our opinion on the damn thing.
Rest in peace, Thunder.
Yeah. Exactly. Exactly.
Way to bring the room down.
Well, he brought up the word thunder. I can't.
Jesus.
That was Anyway, so look, let's get it rolling. Kevin, I have no clue which one of these videos is which.
So
And-
the first one, you see the one down on the bottom, it has a little bit of smoke.
Yes.
That's your first one. That is the band called Sam, or Savage After Midnight. And
Love it.
the song is called Remedy. It is your first video for the grudge match. And
Is it-
go ahead.
Is it gonna play it from the beginning or do
It is. I already you weren't paying attention. I rewound them for you and everything.
Hey, that's
But
why
anyway, don't forget,
he's
I
a
got to
professional in this business, ladies and gentlemen. He's a professional.
you got to remember that this is all being brought to you by our good friends at the Juke Joint, 1911 Government Street in Ocean Springs. We will be there on June 5th. It is coming up in just a few weeks. So make sure you join us. Where to go? There it is. June 5th. You'll see GFM, Pardon the Scars. Osara is out. Another band is in. I'll announce that later. Transient, Wild Street, and our good friend Michael Ross will be debuting his solo stuff for the first time live there on June 5th.
Explain the
Shout out
grudge
Mike
match to
Ross.
the people real quick, Kevin. We might have some new viewers in here tonight that aren't familiar with
Like the guys
technicality.
below us.
Yeah.
Video
yeah.
number 1, video number 2. It's very simple. We're going to play 2 videos. And when the second video is playing, we're going to throw up a poll. You're going to get to vote for video number 1, video number 2 at the end of the episode. We look at the votes. Whoever wins moves on to the next episode as the champion of the grudge match. Very,
Love
very
it,
simple.
love it. Laura, we see you in the comments. Michelle, we see you. Matt, David, what's up? Jesse, Hoda, what is up, dude? Let's get into video number 1. Kevin, do the cool intro thing.
Okay, so it is Sam, S-A-M, Savage After Midnight. They're from Memphis, Tennessee. The song is called Remedy, and it is the first video for the grudge match, and you're watching the sound.
What's it like living life oblivious on the other side? But all I know, with you and I, we separate and then collide. What's it feel like to hate what's inside you? Need I remind you that I'm nothing like you? Suffocate, too far behind to play it safe. You place your bet, now I'm coming in. What's it feel like to hate what's inside you? Need I remind you that I'm nothing like you? Pull it together now. Did not mean to close away. You got nothing left to say. Toxic and fucked as you wanna be. You're the disease to the remedy. Did not mean to close away. Just don't let it crash on me. Toxic and fucked as you wanna be. You're the disease to the remedy. It's not about the things you say. It's learning how to walk away. Go have your fun. I've had enough. Everyone knows one day it's gonna kill you. Did not mean to cause a wave. You got nothing left to say. Toxic and fucked as you wanna be.
Oh man,
I like it.
came out the gate swinging, man.
That is Savage After Midnight or Sam. They are also the Soundboards band of the week. So
Kevin? What is the soundboard, man?
So the Soundboard is our fan page. It's fans of the sound. It's called the Soundboard. We've got 2.3 thousand people in there.
Where's it at though? I mean, I don't even know where is this at? A local music store? Is this where is it?
I'm not in fucking kindergarten, dude.
But
It's
some
Facebook.
Some people watching, maybe, and also we have people watching on YouTube and Twitter too, man.
You're right. So it's on Facebook.com. Search the Soundboard and it'll pull you right to the Soundboard. We've got a great bunch of people in there, man. Some good,
we do.
Good folks in there.
Hey, I have a question. Before we kick to the second video, do we get to give notes on the first one?
Sure.
You can.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead.
So
Whatever
one thing that I enjoyed about that video very much was that might have been the most panhandle of Florida video that I've ever seen. I loved that.
I do believe you might be right too, and like you said, that's a compliment coming from us because we're down here.
Yeah, the palm trees, the hotel that the body got thrown out. Also, the
I'm
body
actually in the panhandle of
Yeah,
Florida.
Kevin, you actually are in the panhandle. That's right.
I don't know if anybody noticed that the dead body actually looked a little bit like Joe Rogan. I thought that was very interesting.
I think we just need to have you guys on to analyze all the grudge matches.
Every episode, you guys come on and give us your opinions of the grudge match videos.
So the singer looked like a guy that used to sell steroids in 2013 named Pete Ngosha, but I thought that might have been him. It's a pretty cool.
Pete could be watching right now. You just put him out on blast, man.
No, Pete does. I think he's in prison. He doesn't. They don't give him internet there. They might give him the sound like once a month, but they. So Sam, first of all, Savage After Midnight. I'm assuming that is a reference to Gremlins. Do we know?
Oh, you know what? I don't know.
You know, I immediately thought Service to Air Missile.
Okay, but if you feed Gremlins after midnight, they become Mogwai. They become fucking savage.
Was it feed them or was it water?
It could be either one. You
Feed
can't
'em or
show them
water.
light either. Yeah.
Okay.
You haven't seen the Mountain Dew commercial?
Watch a movie, Jared.
Oh, why don't you go check out
I
Gremlins
actually
2, a new bat?
Was that any good?
No. It was a 2-hour Pepsi commercial. Anyways,
So
there was a very sick fucking bass lick in that last chorus, by the way. It did not go unnoticed.
Very sneaky good bass player. I turned to Thomas and I was like, oh shit, we playing bass tonight.
Yeah. I like this. This feels good. This feels good.
before we get into the second video, I do have to mention something. It was brought up in the comments. Jared just put it up, but Battle Creek, Michigan.
Ooh.
It's in Michigan. It's a you'll see it right there. It's a music factory. This is in Michigan, ladies and gentlemen. Damn by Dawn, Lines of Loyalty, the Almas. You see this right here in the middle. It says the Dirty 30 presents, and then it's got the sound 228. That's right. We have made our way to Michigan.
That's right.
So,
my sister lives in Michigan. By the way, Dirty 30, Mike Ross holding strong at number 3. Let's get him to number fucking 1, people.
he is. So yeah, it has to do with plays and requests.
That's right.
Oh,
I
right.
literally had to turn the notifications off today.
I just, I'm about to say, I just requested it to mark him down for 1.
I hear you.
Also, the band reminds me kind of, the Sam band reminds me of Nothing More a little bit. That's the vibe I was getting.
Okay.
from.
Yeah,
I can see that.
Also a great band.
Yep. I'm gonna expect the same type of thunder to be brought on this next analysis for song number 2. So
I'm taking notes.
So song number 2 is a band called No Resolve. They just signed to Noise Machine Records, which is a brand new record label. The song is called If Love Was a Gun. So check it out. It is No Resolve. It's video number 2. It's the grudge match, and you're watching the sound.
That bitch has got a hit list. Yeah, she's a bullet with a name. Spinning around in her chamber, baby. She's ready to ricochet. She's got a jet black heart. Vendetta running through her veins. Scratching the itch in her trigger finger. She's playing a deadly game. And I am If love was a gun, then baby you'd be the bullet. You'd be the bullet. And if you count it for blood, then come on, cock it and pull it. Cock it and pull it. I said if love was a gun, then baby you'd be the bullet. You'd be the bullet. And if you count it for blood, then come on, cock it and pull it. Cock it and pull it. Her kiss is like a death wish. She's out for blood and I'm the prey. Spinning around in her wet now, baby. She's dying to dig my grave. Here goes a click, click, bang. She's loaded up and taken aim. The taste of her poison lips still lingers. Caught up and there's no escape. And I'm the bullseye, baby, I'm the bullseye. I'm the bullseye, baby. If love was a gun, then baby you'd be the bullet. You'd be the bullet. And if you count it for blood, then come on, cock it and pull it. Cock it and pull it. I said if love was a gun, then baby you'd be the bullet. You'd be the bullet. And if you count it for blood, then come on, cock it and pull it. Cock it and pull it. I'm the bullseye, baby, I'm the bullseye. I'm the bullseye, baby. If love was a gun, then baby you'd be the bullet. You'd be the bullet. And if you count it for blood, then come on, cock it and pull it. Cock it and pull it. I said if love was a gun, then baby you'd be the bullet.
All right. I the number one thing that stuck out to me, I got a sneaking suspicion that Pepper saw it too. So let's get some analysis here, boys.
Pepper, what'd you say?
I loved the story of the video. I feel like we just sat through like a 5-minute episode of like a TV show. It was very well written. The concept of the video, guitar solo, definitely the best guitar solo we've heard all night. Incredible.
Yeah.
Yep.
Guy.
Also the only one we've heard all night.
True. But I mean, like a Slash like guitar solo, incredible.
Right.
Loved the yeah. What did you think I was gonna say?
I thought you were gonna pick up on the Bush Latte that was sitting.
Oh my god, I was gonna
counter.
I was waiting on that.
It did look like a Bush Light commercial. If that was a Bush Light commercial,
latte, that was a Bush Latte for sure.
Okay.
Yeah,
it was the best one that I've ever seen. If it was a commercial,
yeah, that was awesome. So good, big shout out to those guys for keeping it gangster when on the beer selection, because it was a White Claw and a Bush Latte, which is both opposite ends of the spectrum. I mean, one's high class and one's not. So I love it.
Okay.
I love it.
All right.
Okay.
But all right.
She was not very good at darts.
True.
No.
This is not a dart competition.
She had a low corner 8 at the beginning of the video.
That was a kick-ass song that had a little bit. Kevin, help me out here. Did that have a little bit of like a vibe of the 80s kind of music to it? But
to me, it had a little bit of a vibe of like Hinder.
Yeah. Okay. Do you remember? I'm sure, Kevin, I'm sure you do. Do you remember the band 18 Visions?
18 Visions.
They got real popular. They had like one big song. They got real popular like 12 or 13 years ago, probably. And they had that same Hinder vibe, but all of their influences and shit, and it was like in their little album booklets and everything was how much they looked up to Guns N' Roses.
Right.
But it was like that newer like alternative rock, but with that Guns N' Roses like very clear 80s guitar influence for sure.
Yeah, there's definitely no doubt that I don't remember them, but I'm going to go look them up and see if I can find anything from them just so I can hear it now. But no, you definitely hear the 80s vibe in that one.
It was,
and I love it. That was cool.
It's a party song.
Yeah. From start to finish, it was just nothing but a good time.
It's a Bush Light party song.
You can't listen to that song and be bummed out.
That's right. That's right.
You got to crack a beer and hang out, dude.
Kevin, where are these guys from? Do we have stats on that? We got some intel.
You know what? When I originally looked them up, I couldn't find out where they were from. But
okay.
I'm sure
somebody in the comments may know.
Somebody in the comments will probably know.
Make sure to let's see the ones and the twos, people. I need to see it. I need to see the voting. It's that or in the poll, I guess, because Kevin's got that going. What did I miss? I missed something here. What happened?
So good.
Nothing, man.
No Resolve is from Detroit.
Okay.
Wow, Detroit's looking pretty good these days.
Yeah.
Good for them.
Detroit Rock City. I like it.
Yeah. So that's where they're from. So there's the votes coming in. We do have the poll going up, and right now on the poll, 60% of the votes are in for video number 1.
Okay.
So, got a pretty close one going. And I see a bunch of twos popping up.
Yeah, the comments are flooded with twos.
Yep.
Yeah.
I forgot the poll was up. That's why I wasn't seeing the ones or the
now.
twos.
Now it's 50-50. So
okay.
We got a good little grudge match going here.
I love it.
Do we cast our vote?
I did. I will not reveal who I voted for.
That's right. It's
I don't want to start any arguments.
Personal right, and we have to keep it all digital voting because we don't want to get any kind of audits or claiming of any kind of misdealings.
Don't want any hanging chads,
That's right.
We've never had a tie.
Really?
We don't want that.
Yeah, I don't know what to do if we have a tie.
Oh, well, easy. Just we'll be the tiebreaker.
We'll add it, or we can add a third video the next episode, and we just play 3.
Ooh,
yeah.
Now you're getting crazy. Now you're getting real crazy. Real crazy. All right, so let's review again here. Let's tell the people why you two fine gentlemen are here tonight. You do Rushmore podcast, and y'all did really well through COVID, man. Y'all like attacked the internet,
and then it all ended.
Yeah, right. And now no one gives a shit.
No, the train has stopped.
You sent the DMs, you got the responses. Y'all had some really, really big guests on your show. Explain to people what the premise of the show is who maybe aren't affiliated or knowledgeable about what you do.
So we take our top 4, aka Mount Rushmore of any given topic, and around 30 to 45 minutes into the episode, we start talking about that. The first 35 to 40 minutes of the episode is us just talking about whatever. So, for example, the episode we just recorded, we spent about 30 minutes on a situation that a comedian is in. Then we spent about 30 minutes on hamburgers. And then we spent the
hamburger
last part,
preparation, to be fair.
Yeah, the last part on the topic. This was probably the most topic. What would you call that? Topic focused episode we've ever done tonight.
Yeah, and that was only like 1/4 of the episode.
Usually we are all over the place, dude.
Yeah. And like our only rule is we can't fact check. So we generally do shit that we don't know anything about, and we're not allowed to look it up. So it's very uneducated, and you should go to us for your news because it's more exciting that way.
Yeah,
I like it.
Okay, that sounds pretty like without you you have all this technology and resources that you can make you sound intelligent, and y'all just totally ignore it. I love that.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, anybody can do that.
That's right. That's right. Let's go full 1999, just spouting on shit that doesn't make sense. That's not true. Right.
Back when talking shit was fun.
Right.
You never knew who was a liar.
Google fact check killed so many conversations and so many people's ability to just bullshit people into thinking that they were smart. And you guys are taking that digitally. I love it.
So this is going to kind of tie into the thing that we're talking about. But there is a guy, I guess he lives in Nashville, and he claims to be Willie Nelson's son. And in his social media profiles, it says his last name is Nelson, and then in parentheses it says Willie Nelson's son. I have heard from people who would know that it's absolutely not Willie Nelson's son, but apparently he has spent his entire life telling people that he is Willie Nelson's son. And that's one of those things that you can't do on the internet. But what's more fun? A drunk cokehead at a bar telling you how he grew up being Willie Nelson's son and telling all those just lies and stories, or a guy that you Google it for 2 seconds and you find out that it's all a lie, and then you got to listen to a liar all night.
That's right.
One of those is more fun.
Did everything Shakespeare talked about, was it all real? No, and he was damn super talented. So we got people in the comments wanting to know. Matt James wants to know, how do they find the podcast? Is it just by carrier pigeon, or do you actually implement some versions of technology?
We prefer carrier pigeon because we get the numbers a lot later, and we kind of stop thinking about it for a little while. But you can look up Rushmore Podcast on any platform, anywhere you find podcasts. Just look at Rushmore Podcast. It could be YouTube, Spotify, any Google Play app, any Apple app, any fucking anything.
But don't
search Mount Rushmore. Those guys.
I was going to say that, but they beat me to it. So
I was going to say that it might be smart to not mention the other.
Pepper's more intense when he says it than I would have been.
Yeah, you mentioned it anyway.
And if you leave us a 5-star review on Apple or whatever you do, we'll read it. If it's 5 stars, we'll read it on the next episode on the podcast, no matter what you say.
So this is one thing that really gets on my nerves. Is not too many people have taken advantage of this. Yeah. So most people just be like, oh, it's a good show, blah, 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 blah. Dude. Which that's fine, whatever.
Sure.
Not enough people have used it, because you could use it as like a cameo or whatever.
Yeah, dude, I'll quit your job for you.
If you want to break up with your girlfriend, hey, guess what? Leave a 5-star review. It doesn't cost any money. And you can get us two dickheads to break up with your girlfriend.
Call us bad names too. Shit on us. Matter of fact, if you don't like the show, which is a huge probability, tell us how much you fucking hate it, but leave it 5 stars and we'll read it.
Dude,
if you want to copy... If you want to copy and paste the Wikipedia for the movie Bambi, you can do that.
Or Schindler's List.
We will have to read the entire thing.
I'll read it.
I'm going to leave a 5-star review tonight.
Oh, dude.
Whatever you want to say.
Kevin, if you and I were half as smart as these two assholes, we would already be retired from our real jobs in podcasting for a living.
That'd be great. I'd love to retire from my real job.
I love it, dude. I love it.
We get a new review before the next episode. Oh, thank you, Matt. We get a new review for the next episode. It's like, these guys are pretty good, but the sound, their dicks are so big.
Exactly.
They're so handsome talented.
So let's review. Let's remind the people what the where is the show, when, and who's going to play there, and why should they give a shit?
How famous is the place?
Well, it's the world famous Celtic Irish Bar and Grill.
No, it's the world famous Celtic Irish Pub, you fucking idiot.
Yeah, you're right.
The world famous Celtic Irish Pub in Pascagoula, Mississippi, May 22nd, 8 p.m. Pepper sings about inseminating horses. Woo! I sing Matchbox 20 covers, and then Raelyn Nelson sings all night and without her, and it's a solo show, and it's going to be fucking awesome. Yeah. And weed and whiskey and all those things.
I will say this, that a few years back, Willie Nelson was playing the IP.
Okay.
And the next night, the fight company I work for, Atlas Fights, had fights. So we were there in-house, and one of the guys let me go into the balcony, and Raelyn was actually doing the sound check with Willie.
Oh,
so
no shit.
he had her on the road with her. And it was some good stuff. She was playing the piano and everything. It was really, really, really good. So,
yeah, she's super talented. Also, she has her own podcast called Music is Funny, where her and her guitar player, Jonathan Bright, they interview comedians. And they're like 7 or 8 episodes deep now. They said Ari Shaffir this week. She's very fucking funny and cool as shit.
They've gotten bigger guests than us.
Yeah, well, they've got the same guest as us.
Oh, you mean y'all weren't the biggest guest on her show? That's cool. I like that. What...
We're humble.
What is what's her style of music? Like, is it acoustic, full band? Does she sound like Willie? Or is it totally different? Is it like Hank III, where it's like nowhere near close to what Junior did, stuff like that?
Yeah, so you can hear it in her voice. You could definitely hear the resemblance, but she does have a full band behind her, and they kind of have more of like a punk rock feel to them, where her voice is still very Willie Nelson, like twangy. So it's almost like it's like a punk rock country kind of.
Yeah.
It's hard to explain. She has a very pretty voice, great songs. They have a song called Weed and Whiskey that's like their #1 song on Spotify. You can go check that out. song called Friend that's really good. Just look up Raelyn Nelson Band wherever you find music, and it's some good shit. But it is very high energy, very loud guitar playing going on. It's not like traditional. She plays ukulele too, sometimes with the full band, which is a wild thing to do.
It's not a show that you're going to go to and you're going to sit at a fucking table eating like French fries all night.
It's not on the road again.
You're going to be
a concert.
Yeah, you're going to be up like moshing, punching people in the face.
Yeah.
You're going to be throwing shoes
Kicking
at the
babies.
Yeah, I mean, shotgunning beers. It's going to be a party.
So, Mandy, in the comments, what's up? Glad you made it. We love you. And I wanted to ask, going back earlier, about what you said.
There
about,
she is.
There she is.
Oh, fine ass Raelyn.
Yeah. Whoa.
Getting
Easy.
down on the ukulele. Yeah,
Good
relax,
Lord.
buddy.
Yeah.
We're
No, I
friends.
mean, he wasn't wrong. So, I was going to ask earlier about the guy who made up about being his son. I was going to ask Pepper, have you ever done that with Dale Earnhardt Jr.? Have you ever did anything with social media about being his son or being him? I don't know which way you would take that.
So it has been said by a bunch of idiots who don't have
Right.
eyes that I
Right.
look like Dale Earnhardt Jr. You know,
Right.
and
Right.
as disrespectful as that, and he's a good-looking guy. Listen,
Now, you're wearing a
accomplished-
NASCAR shirt just for the
Yeah.
people listening on the audio version of this. You
Right.
are wearing a NASCAR shirt, so keep going with your story, please. And you
So,
have a
I mean,
mullet.
yeah.
Jesus Christ.
It works a little bit better
Oh,
with a haircut.
Also, let's acknowledge how red you are today for no reason.
Oh, just the sun,
Absolutely.
dude. It's natural glow. But
All right, keep
you
going.
know, he's an accomplished NASCAR driver. Never won a championship. So
I didn't
maybe not
expect you
the
to spit
best.
on him. Keep going. Keep going.
But one most popular driver like 10 years in a row, whatever. So I mean, we're pretty good. I would say
Kevin just posted a picture of him on the screen right now, and I swear it looks exactly like Pepper if he cut his hair, put on a hat and a driving suit, and was talented. It would be the same guy.
all I can say is I'm humbled and flattered by by anybody saying my name and his name in the same sentence.
Right.
I think we're both, as far as our own personal things, as far as the things that we do. He's a race car driver. I'm a podcaster. I would put us on the same level. Like we're basically totally equal as far as
Right.
skill and talent, and
Athleticism.
athleticism for sure.
No championships.
Kevin,
haven't
can you
won a
flash that
championship.
photo just one more time, real. Wait, hold on. Wait 1 second. I'll tell you, Kevin. When Kevin, now flash that photo. Now take it off, and then flash it one more time. It's the same person. I swear. I swear, it's the same person. It is the same person. I hope everyone out there got to see that. Dustin says it's very close. Dustin, you're not wrong. So, gentlemen, I appreciate that y'all are keeping the live music push going, man. It's COVID has sucked very much so, and people are ready to get back out there, hang out in a bar, drink a beer, listen to some music, and just vibe, man. And so,
Speaking of
yeah,
hanging out and being in a bar and drinking,
at the juke joint.
no,
Oh,
at
sorry.
Belux this Saturday night is She Said Fest with Envision, Days to Come, Anything But Human, Variables, and Northern Light Suplex. And of course, it's benefiting local shelters and National Women's Resource Centers. So
Yes,
that's
that is
happening
correct.
Saturday night at Belux.
Also,
Yeah, so
shout out to probably Rushmore Podcast favorite band, Northern Lights.
That's what I was gonna say.
Oh, nice. Yeah, those they're cool over there.
Very
We've,
talented bunch of people.
yeah, we like seeing them play live as well too. But yeah, everybody's ready to get back out there. Belux is doing their thing. The Juke Joint has graciously partnered up with us to allow us a venue to bring some of the bands that we're finding here on this podcast. So Kevin, you want to flash the June 5th show up too?
Well,
Hey,
I'm somebody's in trouble.
what happened?
Look at the comment down there from Mr. Joey Cates.
Not a
Sure
brown
doesn't
water
look
hat.
like a brown
All right.
water banner
All right,
hat.
listen,
Yeah.
listen, Joey. Listen, Joey. I loved your hat
Hot
so
shit
much.
revoked, Pepper.
Oh, come on, dude. Don't do that to me. Listen, I wore it out. Joey, I'll send you a picture of my brown water hat, and you'll understand why I can't wear it anymore. I wore it out. Okay. Now, because I love brown water banner hat so much, this is a Richardson. So this is the same brand that makes y'all's hats. And I had to look far and wide to find a logo that wasn't dumb as shit.
Right.
I ended up going with an American flag that was like the most or the least dumb as shit logo I could find. But yeah, I need a Brownwater Banner hat now. It is an emergency at this point.
We might could hook you up.
Okay, I heard you got a couple.
Yeah, we got a few.
I'll pay $25. I got it.
Back to the local music. Kevin, June 5th, we're bringing the pain. There you go. That's going to be Kevin and I's first show at the Juke Joint, not the first show that we've put together, but the first show at the Juke Joint outside on the main stage. We're calling it the Summer Throwdown 2. We did the Summer Throwdown 1 in 2019, and then COVID shut the whole entire world down. We're bringing in gold, frankincense, and myrrh. Kevin, speak to the people a little bit about what they're like live, because you have seen them live before.
So gold, frankincense, and myrrh. It's three girls or three women, sisters, age 17, 19, and 21, playing metal, dressed in pink or black cheerleader outfits with their hair done. I mean, it is not only is the music good, and I don't know if I need to call it a gimmick, but the show itself is good. They've got the pyro, they've got the CO2 cannons. I mean, they put on a show,
right.
And it's fun to watch. They just played. I saw them with Adelita's Way. They just played with Red Jumpsuit Apparatus this past weekend at Vibe in Fort Walton Beach. This will be their first show in Mississippi. They're getting ready to tour Germany. They just got that booked. So we're going to get them before they head over to overseas. So that'll be good. And they'll be on the show May 30th. So.
Myrrh stands for good fucking music.
Woo! Got him.
There you go.
Nailed it. June 5th. Tickets are on sale now, so be sure to go grab those.
And they're only $8.
I was about to say very reasonable ticket prices.
Same price as the Raelyn Nelson show, by the way, $8 at the door.
Yeah,
May 22nd.
We do expect you to show up though, and consume some adult beverages and
Don't feed the raccoons.
I was gonna say shout out raccoons, your joint, but
no, dude, you'll get rabies for sure. If you get bit by a raccoon, you have to get rabies shots. Do not feed raccoons.
I don't know why the damn banner keeps disappearing, but anyway, that's a whole nother subject. So, Kevin, what have we not given the people, man? What have we not given the people?
The July 24th show.
Oh, another hitter.
Another one that be at the Juke Joint with Kingdom Collapse, Venturous, Silent Trust, Ignite the Fire, Etch the Embers. It's called Dirty 30 Fest because all those bands are in the Dirty 30. So that one's on there. And that's why your banner keeps disappearing, Jared, is because every time we pop up one of those posters, it's an overlay just like that is.
Yeah. Oh, I get it.
Yeah.
I get it.
So I want to thank everybody who's thrown out the stars tonight. Thank you for all the stars. Appreciate showing the support and throwing out the stars. We really appreciate it. If you don't know what stars are, it's a penny. 1 star is a penny. So if you throw us 50 stars, you're throwing us 50 cents. And it all goes to keeping this juggernaut up and running.
Yeah, man. Laura, I hate that y'all don't have shows yet. I'm assuming by your comment that y'all don't. But hopefully everything will start opening back up in your neck of the woods soon.
Damn, Laura's on a horse.
Yeah. Also, Laura,
Laura, dude.
Laura, you have the most confusing full name I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, I couldn't. I don't even know. Laura's as far as I'd probably go.
Yeah.
Can we get Laura on the show? She is very interesting.
Funny you say that. Kevin and I, we could make that happen.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We've actually tossed around doing a fan group episode. Like top 3, 2, 3, 4 fans get to actually be a part of the episode.
Way to spill the beans, Kevin, but that's cool.
I've seen that happen with other podcasts, and I haven't seen a bad one yet. So I would highly recommend you doing that.
There you go.
But New York City is where Laura's at.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
So,
shouts out.
Didn't know they had horses up there.
I think in New York State, but not in the city.
Shouts out.
There you go.
She wants to know why she's interesting. Well, first of all, your name.
Yeah.
Look at your name. Number 2, on a horse is that like in a river or something?
Well, she probably also has never heard your Beautiful Animals song, which is
that's unrelated. I'm not even bringing that up. He
doesn't have a guitar here.
I'm not even bringing that up. I'm just saying your profile picture is on a horse in a river. That is
It's majestic.
Very
is what it is.
interesting. Yeah.
Laura, he has a very vulgar song that he wrote about a horse, and you
Oh
don't
my
want to hear
Okay.
Slander.
Vulgar.
Come on. Yeah.
It's out there. Okay. And New
So-
York City has horses. Okay.
There you go.
All right. We're learning every kind of thing here tonight. On the
I know Philly had horses because one got punched during a Super Bowl parade. You remember that?
No, I forget about that Super Bowl purposely.
Gentlemen, reiterate to these people that are still hanging out here with us in this debauchery where they can find you guys and what you got coming up next too. Let us know. I mean, outside of the show at the world famous Celtic coming up. What about guest wise? What about podcast wise? What's coming up?
Do we have anything good coming up?
Hold on. I want y'all to feel bad now.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Oh Jesus. Oh, gee. What was his name, Laura?
Oh, we do need to know. If we need to get his name, and we need to end this show on a moment of silence.
Phil
For that.
Cron.
His name was not Phil Cron.
No, it's not. But Phil Cron just left a different style. He tried. He changed. So listen, Laura, we're very sorry about that.
That does suck.
That does suck. We were just joking around, having fun, and that really sucks because I know how close people get with their horses because it's a majestic animal. Ringo's Rebel. There we go.
Ringo's Rebel.
No, beautiful picture, beautiful horse, and
Incredible.
Yeah. But Phil, let's go back to Phil Cron. This asshole says that he's laying in bed, drinking Diet Coke, wondering where he went wrong in life. And then we come on here and give him hope. So I'm sure he means that he notices the talent. He respects the talent.
Yep.
He respects what's going on here. And he aspires to be as such. And we appreciate it, Phil. And I tell you what, if you dream hard enough, you could probably get halfway there.
Yeah.
Phil thinks you get a couple fucking delt muscles and you can just say whatever you want online. That's not how this works.
You know, when I think about Phil, I think about how much it must suck to be some second-rate ass podcast. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, now
Like,
wait a
yeah,
second.
he's handsome.
Easy.
Sure, he's
Easy.
handsome.
Easy.
He's got
easy.
big muscles, but I
Yeah.
mean,
Oh yeah. Oh,
Broadcast?
you have the coolest profile picture ever, and you think you can just say shit on a feed?
Yeah. Do y'all see what the YouTubers are doing now when it comes to like boxing and shit, right? So I'm not saying that we couldn't do that same thing locally between Rushmore and Phil,
okay,
but we can
yeah,
host
me,
it.
me and Thomas versus Phil. Yeah, let's do that.
And Mitchell's on his team too.
Oh,
No,
wait.
no, no.
Same thing.
Nope,
Same
Nope.
thing.
I don't like that. No, it's me and Thomas versus Phil.
Okay.
That's
If Mitchell's in, I'm getting Mike Yorks.
okay.
Kevin.
I'm definitely down with that.
Oh, that's the guy. I don't know that
Yeah,
guy,
yeah,
but I
that's
know
the
that
guy.
guy.
That's the
Okay,
Kevin.
yeah.
that's the guy from Silent Theory.
Here we go.
No.
No.
We're not going
Anyway.
there.
Jesus, that hurt my ear real hard.
All right, where can they find us, Thomas?
Everywhere. Just go on your fucking wherever you listen to podcasts, wherever Rushmore Podcast. Just search that.
I
It's there.
also want to show there's a bunch of comedy shows going on. There's one John Carden Live at the District Alley on May 15th at 8. Go check that out. There is a ton. Oh wait,
What?
Kevin's mad.
Kevin's not mad. He's laughing.
I'm not mad. I'm just laughing.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, there's
Sorry, guys.
a ton of comedy shows going on. Y'all keep this fucking comedy train rolling.
I love
There's
it, dude. We love that they're doing comedy shows here locally again too. We focus more on the music, but damn, stand-up comedy is the shit.
Yeah. Sometimes.
Well, you got to work your way through the pain. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, anyway, gentlemen, we appreciate your time tonight. It has been fun.
I make one Mike York comment. They're kicking us out.
We're gonna end it early. We're ending it early.
Well,
We're
we're gonna
44
end it.
minutes in. Honestly, we're 44 minutes in. That's pretty good.
It's pretty good.
I like it.
For real though, let's give a moment of silence for Mr. Rebel the horse.
Ringo Rebel.
I'm gonna assume that.
Oh, I was like, who's gonna go first?
Yeah, well, I mean, come
It
on
wasn't
here,
gonna
guys.
be
You know,
me.
I don't have that kind of patience. I don't,
All right.
honestly. That felt like
Okay.
6 years to me. I can't stand that. That was
Our
That's
record,
out of
our
respect,
record is
though.
a 7-minute moment of silence. Okay.
Seriously. So that was a setup, you assholes. Jesus Christ.
That's all
Can
right.
we?
You lost.
Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do a live. I don't mean in our studio. I mean live at a bar somewhere or at a
Okay.
venue somewhere with myself, Kevin, and you two, whatever you call yourselves. we're just gonna do
All
this live with
Human
picture here.
beings, Jared.
I don't know. I don't at this point. I'm not sure, but we're gonna do it. We might have chicken wings. We might have something, but it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be live. Let's do that.
Okay.
Well, I will say the first time we did a live show, it ended with him with his dick out, a gallon of water poured over his head, karaokeing with no karaoke going on, Careless Whisper. So we'll see how that one goes.
And I ended up puking on a soundboard.
Oh, and then he puked on the soundboard. Not like your board, but a soundboard.
Right. I think we could top that. Kevin will be on the DCs. That's the Diet Cokes. But other than that, we're gonna do that. We're gonna make that happen at a local venue somewhere.
Hell yeah,
We're down.
I'm down.
All right, guys. Y'all have a great night.
Wait, we can't. Okay. We had
wait,
Who hurried up? So you
who
would
won the
forget.
grudge match?
He always
Yeah,
forgets.
see,
I'm trying to
he
rush
always
it.
tries to get out before I can announce the winner.
Yeah, it's my
Well,
favorite
but-
part of the show.
But somebody did ask what shows were going on this weekend, and I think we had already mentioned most of them. But she
I'm
said
playing at
that
the Celtic
it's
Friday.
going to be happening at Belux Saturday night with Variables, Anything But Human, Days to Come, Envision, and Northern Lights Suplex. And then coming up at the Juke Joint Friday night is Magnolia Bayou with Royal Horses. Those are the two big ones that I know about right off
That's
the
a
top
good
of my
band
head.
name.
Hey,
Yeah.
Royal Horses?
Yeah.
I'm playing at the Celtic Friday night, but go to the Juke Joint instead.
Yeah.
Gives me a shorter night, and they're probably better.
I hear you.
Wow.
So as far as the grudge match goes,
So last time we checked in, it was 50-50, right?
Yep.
it is still
This
50
is very exciting.
Still 50-50?
Still
Still
50.
50-50. So
No way.
Rushmore Podcast is the tiebreaker.
Wait a minute. It's exactly 50-50.
50-50.
Even counting the votes that came in on the comment section, Kevin.
Well, I don't know if the votes in the comments section were also
don't
voted
count.
into the poll.
Okay.
Yeah,
All
they
right,
don't
good,
count.
Good point.
So
All
That's
right.
incredible.
we are 50-50.
This is the first time that's ever happened.
Yes.
I know I know what my answer
okay.
is.
I want to
So
hear your answer.
if we can break this, okay, are we down?
Dale Earnhardt Jr. won, ladies and gentlemen. That's
Wow.
who won tonight. He's going to the Hall of Fame. He only had to win once.
He's a born winner.
Yeah.
And he drives number 8, like Pepper, number 8 in our hearts.
What?
Yep.
All right.
Who won, gentlemen? Who won? This
Who
is
wins the grudge match?
unprecedented here.
Yeah. Video
It's
number 1 and
unprecedented.
video number 2.
All right, let's see. I don't know if we're on the same page, but let's count down from 9 and we'll say the winner at the same time.
Wait.
Nine.
Laura says she only voted commenting here. If that means you didn't vote in the poll, jump into the poll right now. Swing the vote.
Hurry up, Laura.
I took it down. So Laura, which video did you vote for?
Yeah, because
Soon
we
as
don't want
Laura
these guys. picking.
Laura's going to be the tiebreaker on this.
Wow,
one.
It's
the
a
power-
lot of pressure
The power
on
was
Laura, dude.
stripped
There's a
away
lot of
from
pressure
us.
on her. That's a lot of pressure on her.
So
Laura, you
now we
deserve
sit here and wait for the comment to pop up.
Well, we got to
All right,
make sure. How do we know she didn't vote in the poll? She's saying she didn't. We're gonna go honor system.
She said she only voted commenting there.
Let's
Uh,
give our
then
give
that
our
would mean
votes.
Video
Let's do 3, 2,
two.
1.
Number
2. It's right
Two.
there. You got it right here.
the video number 2. So that is
What were
no
y'all-
resolves with if
We-
love was a gun.
What were
We
y'all
were in
gonna
a-
pick?
We were in agreement to vote for video number 1.
All right, so there's no contest in there.
But
everything works out.
We already voted on our phones.
Yeah, we
Right.
voted, We don't
But if
count.
you were gonna be the video podcast, the breaker. Yeah.
And
Yeah,
apparently
yeah.
there's another show, Rockfest in Alabama. It is at the Alabama Bar. Rise
Yep.
the Phoenix, Silent Trust, Project 9, House of Southern Sorrow, Saturday night at the Alabama Bar.
Okay, I remember down
Love
the
it.
minutes.
Sounds like a plan.
Love it. Gentlemen, thank you for joining us tonight, taking the time out of your evening to hang out with us and talk shit.
Yes.
Yes. All right. Any parting
Let's do
message?
it. Hey, can we seriously do the live thing though? Seriously, at a bar
I'm
somewhere?
down.
Oh, dude,
Yeah.
it would be so insane.
Didn't like Kill Tony do something like that? You know what I mean? Where they podcast live.
you
in
know
front
what?
of people?
Tony Hinchcliffe is a real
Yeah.
hot
Hey,
button.
he's
issue.
trending
Oh,
on Twitter
come
right now.
man.
Let's not talk about Tony Hinchcliffe.
What'd he do? I know nothing about
Jared,
that. I'm even surprised I knew the name of that podcast.
Just look it up after the show.
Yeah, he's number 1 trending on Twitter, so just
Yeah.
check it out.
Great
That is a
pull.
really weird coincidence that I mentioned him and then he's anyway. All right, so we'll set that up somewhere. Don't worry about it, okay?
All right.
I would love to do something where we set something up where it's some sort of competition that we could judge and commentate on. Can we do that?
Ooh, yes.
Like a live
yes.
grudge match, but
Yeah.
we're the judges.
Kevin, are we going back to Tom's in Ocean Springs?
No.
Yes, we are.
We are?
It's my favorite place. It's my favorite.
They hate me.
The pizzeria?
Yes,
Yeah.
that's where we did our live guitar
We did a
competition.
guitar contest
Extreme
there.
one?
And I,
The extreme one.
I shut down their registers and everything.
No,
Okay.
don't.
I pulled
Listen.
the wrong plug.
All right.
I pitched this idea. Actually, I just expressed this idea on a Facebook post, and I had 2 direct messages from venues saying, "Please do this at my place," and I have 0 follow through. So it never happened. Talk afterwards.
All right. I just want to part by saying, don't vote.
Okay. All right. We'll talk to you gentlemen later to figure out the rest of that story. Okay. Kevin, that was a good show. Impromptu. I think it went well. Those
Was
two
that
gentlemen.
look that you did at me
Yeah.
when we were talking about Tom's?
We're still live, by the way.
I know, but what was the look for? What I do?
I'll tell you later. Anyway, so
Oh,
listen,
Jesus.
doesn't matter. What we will say is we want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight. We see the numbers, we see the people, we see the comments. We really appreciate it. Thank y'all so much for tuning in to our stupid shit and going back and forth. But it is all about the music, man. There's a ton of killer bands out there right now, and they're not getting the exposure that we think that they should. That's why we've started the radio app. That's why we have a digital radio station. That's why we do this podcast. And that's why, at least in our local town right now, we're trying to promote live music and bring these bands in and put them in front of people. So if your state allows it, if COVID restrictions have lifted enough, go out, see some live music, support some bands, tag us in it. Let us know about them. We'll promote them because we love hearing new stuff, man. That's what we are all about. Kevin, can you second that?
I second it.
That's right. Check us out on social at the Sound 228. We have a website, thesound228.com. And if you want to support the show, just keep watching. And if you got a little bit of extra money in your pocket, go buy some merch at thesound228.com. We'll see y'all on the next one. Good night.
Peace.